Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to show you the fastest way to max out the main part of the Atlas skill tree in Path of Exile 2 patch 0.5. So the first thing you need to do is finish the campaign to get to the map device. Once you're at the map device, you need to make your way to the ancient gateway. Now, all of the waystones inside of the ancient gateway will all give you Atlas skill points towards the main part of the skill tree. So it's currently broken into 4 sections, but it's actually 5 sections. So I'll refer it to the southwestern section, the southeastern section, the eastern section, the central section, and the western section. So what you want to do is make your way directly to the burning monolith, talk to the NPCs to enable the quest. The NPCs will be telling you to go to the western Enigma chamber and the eastern Enigma chamber. And the fastest way to get there is just to hug the wall for both the western and the eastern gateway. So just hug the wall. Once you're there, you can go directly to the western Enigma chamber, just following a direct path of nodes which take you there. And you can do the same for the eastern side. Once you have those 2 pieces, you can talk to the NPC at the burning monolith. The NPC will give you the 3rd piece to open the boss encounter. Once you defeat that boss, you're now allowed into the central section of the world map. So go directly to the origin tower, talk to the NPC, and it will tell you to go to the Patriarch and the Matriarch halls. So the same concept happens. So you go directly there, get the piece, and do the same for the Matriarch halls. Hand those 2 pieces in at the origin tower, which will now allow you to encounter the boss. Once you defeat the boss, you can now have the ability to basically unlock entire sections of the 5 zones that I mentioned. So basically you can defeat the boss and then you can unlock all of the remaining nodes in the central section, the western section, the southwestern section, and the eastern section, and uh the southeastern section and the eastern section. And then once you've done all that, you should be about 300 Atlas points. So you can probably tell that I'm only 311 out of 335 at the moment. So to get the remaining points, you actually need to do the Precursor towers on the gateway. So there's one here, another one there, here, and they're all around on the gateway. And you can probably also tell that they give 4 points as well. But I suggest leaving this until the end, because if you have a Precursor tower like I do here, it's actually worthwhile to use a unique a unique tablet that's called the Grand Project Irradiated Tablet, which allows you to essentially just jump any nodes and go directly to a map, which is pretty insane. And the reason why I say leave it until the end is because this Precursor tablet here, I can actually tell that there's a Matriarch or Patriarch hall here, and there's also 2 over here. And there's also a deadly map boss here. So it's actually worthwhile for me to actually use that tablet whilst doing this map to unlock all of this here, so I can jump to the furthest node out to do those encounters. And I can possibly even encounter a lot more stuff over here as well. Um, Another thing to mention as well is maps that look like this, for example, contain a deadly map boss and have a chance to drop a lineage gem. And lineage gems can cost multiple divines. I know some some support gems are selling for 100 plus divines. So it's very worthwhile also finding these as well. Um, because if you happen to get one of those support gems, as you can tell, this one right here, Ulrith's Conviction, is currently 1,725 Exalted Orbs. And this one here is 6,669. So if you happen to find one of those, you hit the jackpot. I hope this video helps. The only other thing that I forgot to mention was to do the boss over and over again, you actually need this origin core here. So the first one you get doing the quest line, you get for free. And then afterwards, you have to either buy it. So it's currently, one is currently 7.75 divines, or you can find them on the map, which I just showed you. So I have one here and another two over here. So it does cost quite a bit to unlock the Atlas skill points. But in my opinion, it's definitely worth it because the effects from the skill tree are more than worth it. So for example, you have these here, which is a 15% chance for the mansion boss to drop an extra anomaly map lineage support. So basically you have a chance to drop an additional one. And this is the same for this type of map as well. So they're definitely worth it. Definitely worth the investment, but just strategically do the Precursor towers last, just in case you have something like I do here, where it's actually worthwhile to use that tablet to go straight to the furthest node closest to those maps.